see here. So following my last live, Andrea here pointed out that in the bottom of here are some NiCad batteries, and they do need removing because given how old they are, they're likely to leak. So I'm going to disconnect the computer itself, and then we'll see about removing the batteries. Oh, I didn't point out either in my previous live, I actually have the full manual tucked away in this neat little box here. And so indeed in here it does point out there are some rechargeable batteries in that base, and they definitely need removing. So pop that there. Let's flip it over and have a little look. So we've just got a bunch of screws on the bottom, so we'll get those open. Let me find the right screwdriver, always helps. So it has been a while since I've put a video up. It is just purely and simply because I've been quite busy. I'm going to do a video next on the Clear TH55. If you don't know what that is, it looks like this and includes a VGA camera. It's a really nice little PDA, and that's what the subject of the next video will be. I've had a few issues with it, just in terms of getting used to its quirks. Okay, a couple of short screws, better make sure I keep those in some kind of order. Lovely job. That is the one. Let's see if this just clips off. Oh, it's thinking about it. I don't actually want to force anything, as I would like to put it all back together neatly when I've finished. 1 second, I'll just grab a spudger. Here we go. Feels like there's a screw. Do we think? Oh no, no. Perhaps it's just on a catch. There we go. Oh my goodness, they're the original batteries. Okay. Let's just pop that connector off. That's it. And then I can move the lid. That is glued down. I think I might do what we've done before, which is just to cut through this plastic and therefore be able to release the batteries without actually undoing the glue. Yeah, you can see from the frosting at the bottom, let me just get that in focus, they've definitely leaked. So yeah, good shout, Andrea. I'm glad you mentioned this so I could remove them. So what we'll do, we'll open that. That's the one. Oh, and that's come up. Okay, so we've just got plus and a minus, nice and easy, so I'm just going to snip those. Hey Katie, nice to see you there, and good to have you on board. No, it doesn't look like there's any damage to the actual unit itself. There's a little bit of corrosion in the bottom of here, but nothing major. So I'm just going to clip these. But it's nice and easy because obviously we've got a black and a red for my positive and negative, and I am just going to put a little bit of tape around them just so that I can make sure they don't short in any way. But no, it doesn't look like there's any actual corrosion inside the unit. So yeah, we've done pretty well on that one. Perfect. Oh, okay. So Katie says he had a similar problem with his unit, but he didn't catch it in time. Yeah, so Andre here mentioned it in the last video, and to be honest, I hadn't even thought of it. Once I'd looked through the manual, it was obvious there was a battery inside, but I hadn't realized prior to it being mentioned. I guess very similar in a way to the Scion 2 that we did the battery repair on. But yeah, so the question is though, Katie, should we rebuild the original battery pack, or do we adapt it and change it to run on a lithium ion like we did on the Scion 2? Either's a good option. Pop a USB-C in, or even put a charging circuit, because it's we're running a similar-ish voltage. So I'd also, before we finish, because I'm not going to keep going now we've actually achieved that, I just wanted to point out that, where are we? Yeah. So I have had a play with this, and it's clear that the LCD itself has just broken down. So it's the LCD that's gone. But I have it on good authority, thanks to Chris Jacobson from the last video. He mentioned that you can buy a replacement, and I have been online and found it. I'm going to get that ordered today, hopefully fit it in Christmas. That is not a terrible idea, Katie, just to leave the battery out completely. Do I plan to use it on the go? That is an interesting question. I'm not actually sure. The computer bit, obviously, that's perfect for using on the go, but am I going to need to print anything or save anything on the go? Yeah, fair point. Perhaps it's best just to leave it with no battery and leave it with that. Wow. Will it even work with no battery? That's the next question, because sometimes they like to have a residual voltage from the battery itself. So I guess we'll find out once I've got my computer fixed. Let's snap that back together. What time is it where you are, Katie? Are you in the UK? Pop these back in. We've just got 2 short ones, so the rest will go in easy enough. Okay, well, if it works, I guess for the time being, I won't worry about creating a battery replacement. Instead, I'll just concentrate on getting the new LCD fitted so I can actually use the computer. So I'm hoping it'll arrive before Christmas. It's got to come from America, but I'm hoping it'll arrive before Christmas and I can do it over the Christmas period and obviously make a video on it. There are a few videos on the LCD replacement online. I've already had a look and it doesn't look like the easiest thing. Oh, you're in Germany. Ah. So you must be an hour ahead in that case. Sorry, there's my watch. Just an hour ahead. Perfect. That is all back together, nice and neat. Lovely job. And we'll leave that there. Good to see you, Katie. Thank you for joining me. And hi to anyone else out there who is currently online. And bye for now. If I could exit.